Hello guys, so in this video I will be showing you a tournament battle that was quite interesting. So this player was my opponent in the battle. Okay, the battle map was Forgotten Post. Okay, let's start with the resource collection process. Here you see we are collecting resources all over the map, as many as we can. Also we missed some containers in battle while trying to collect them. But still I would say we collected quite a decent number of containers, since he also missed this container around his base because he was also focusing on the containers that I might be trying to contest for collecting. So yes, I will say not bad for a resource collection. And he has HQ level 3 or going level 3, not 3 yet. And here you see we are collecting this, and meanwhile a fortress is moving all around our bases and trying to scout my base. I'm not producing assault infantries because those will just delay and hamper my developments, so I better not use them. And we found out that he also has a factory producing vertex and airfield. Although I managed to have one vertex earlier, uh, he is already producing hammers. I have upgraded this into level 3 for Zeus, and also upgrading these barracks for level 3 so that I can produce fire assaults, and I will also produce heavy assaults as well. Okay, here is one hammer trying to kill this infantry. Alright, so here the enemy vertex came at our base trying to have a scout. Although I used an air attack boost, I think he also did the same with the same speed. We wasn't able to actually defeat it. Uh, so he has some fortress, hammers, and some infantries at his base. So the convoy or the enemy caravan containing the tree and the container will come 1 minute later. And we already have a combat here. Now I tried to take control over the middle position, and unfortunately for me that I haven't yet placed my typhoons yet, so I need to do something better with my Zeus. Some of the Zeus got dead, and still we managed to kill off a lot of the enemy infantries. Okay, because of those typhoons I have to be very careful while maneuvering my vertex. Okay, did not lose any vertex because I did not go too deep because those typhoons would reach my army. Okay, just retreating for a while, and we're going to take our position here, and one transport came here already. And you see what I'm producing is heavy assaults, fire assaults, Zeus, and also typhoons. And now we're going to make an attack on his base. I was focusing on the vehicle factory, thought about the vehicle factory first, but I then realized that attacking these vertex would be a better choice. Now the first two hits did its job successfully. However, you see now I'm not being able to do much because of this maneuvering of his vertex. Now one tree appeared here. It's because the first caravan was destroyed by the YOLO player, and I was far behind in terms of reaching there. So I decided to attack. We will attack right now. So you see he has quite a lot of Zeus. So after this red box is collected, there will be 3 containers. So you see what these fire assaults are doing. I have very small number of fire assaults, but these fire assaults are flying and going to kill these assault infantry. So these fire assaults are more than just useful. And you see also these fire assaults have a lot of HP armor. That's why killing those fire souls is not a very easy job. So the typhoons of mine are not properly placed. I did not get the chance to place them properly. Probably I just missed it out. So, okay, now the typhoons of mine are going into the right position. Yes, we managed to destroy this one vertex, and now we're trying to chase it after now, but this typhoon collected the trees and he's going to deliver it at his base towards the warehouse. So now he retreated back at his base and he's going to regroup his army, because at this from this position he can actually reinforce his armies quicker, and I have stretched my line too big, so my typhoons will take a little bit more time to reach to the destination of the battlefield. Although I won this initial combat, but I just stretched my armies too far from my base. So reinforcing is definitely very difficult for me from this point. So seeing that, I'm going to now retreat for a while, keeping this one Zeus here fighting, and the Vertex will also attack, and meanwhile Typhoons can go to a safe place. And always keeping the Vertex here patrolling, because anytime the enemy Vertex might try to attack us while we retreat, that will also increase our casualties. Okay, now I decide that I will this time going to engage with this caravan, although it's the second caravan, so this caravan will be more difficult than the first caravan that my enemy destroyed, but I'm still betting on it. I'm going to fight with it. So we destroyed the Jaguars using our Vertex, considering that I don't have that many of units. I have just 2 Zeus and some infantry, so this Zeus will definitely destroy all of these units. So we're going to collect this red box and we are going to get 3 containers. Okay, great. And here the vertex of the enemy came again. Okay, so this Zeus got the tree, but the enemy is not just sitting back, he decided to attack. Now you see what he has. He has lots of hammers and Zeus, definitely more vehicles than I do. But you see, the fire souls, now they're destroying the enemy, all the enemy assault infantry, so I don't have to worry about the assaults. And they're also taking a lot of damage from these. Anyway, because of the lag of the number of units, we could not do as much things. We had to retreat to the safety of our base. Okay, here another typhoon got destroyed. My positioning was a little bit faulty. Okay, trying to use the vertex properly to deal some damage on the Zeus. He's also maneuvering his vertex as well, targeting my Zeus. Okay, you see he's targeting the Zeus that has the tree. However, it doesn't matter if the Zeus is dead, then the tree will still be dropped here and another vehicle will collect it. So in terms of tree collecting, that will not do any harm to me except for delaying the delivery of the tree, which is not actually a big problem. Anyway, we managed to win this fight, win this skirmish. Now we're going to send this one Zeus at our base. Okay, just going to check what he's doing. So he's going to engage against this caravan, and this caravan is definitely larger than the second caravan since we also collected 1 tree. Now you see both me and my enemy delivered 1 tree, but here my enemy is collecting another tree. So I should be quick to respond now. Now you see here is 1 transport that has the container, but all the other units are destroyed because the enemy destroyed those infantries. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to destroy these remaining transport so I can get the resources here, and this hammer will be dead so they won't interrupt me. Okay, he still has a lot of vehicles here. Okay, but we're getting this container fortunately. Alright, then the HQ is going level 4. And now not moving closer because this position is more better for him. If I move through these buildings and try to capture it, he will advance, and you see the area is plain for him and he can go for an attack. So I'm not intending to engage in a fight except for staring here. Okay, so he grabbed it and I don't care about that. And the next caravan is right at my line, so I'm not going to leave my line, keeping them in pause mode except for 2 fire assaults. They're just moving in front, and we are going to kill these, finish this off. Although this caravan has become just too big, I will take a considerable amount of casualties in while trying to destroy it. Okay, at least did not lose any of my vertex. Okay, so now after I have destroyed, I was probably expecting for an attack. Okay, so what he's doing, that he has his torrents in front and he's trying to attack my base, for trying to force me to go into a fight. But I went into fight just after he sent his armies forward because, okay. Now here I have tons of fire assaults. Although if you consider the number of my vehicles, I have less Zeus than he has. Just a slightly less number of Zeus. And while he has one more torrents, and I have lots of fire assaults, and these fire assaults are taking lots of damage. He's now not producing any more assault infantry since they're just being dead so easily against fire assaults. He instead went for one fortress, which we got killed already. Okay, this time we had the typhoons in a better position, and we was able to inflict more harm. Okay, we was able to win this fight. But also my casualties were high, but in the end I also managed to win this skirmish, but not going to stretch, going to attack any further because this will just enhance my casualties. Instead, I can just destroy some of his vehicles to enhance the casualties on his side. And you see how troublesome these. Okay, did I lose any vertex? I did lose one. Here I lost another. Okay, I should not have attacked, should not have turned around to attack again. Okay, so is he trying to make his move? So you see, I just fought a very severe battle, and here my first energy shield is out. You saw that I went for HQ level 4 and had level 3 vehicle factory already. Now adding some heavy assaults, since he is now going for no assaults, seeing that I was using lots of fire assaults. So first I thought that I would engage in this fight, but then I decided to retreat, seeing the number of vehicles they have. Okay, now with the help of the energy shield, we're going to go for a fight against this big caravan. We already destroyed the transporter of the containing the tree and also the containers. We got the container. Now it's time to collect the tree. Okay, so after the caravan has been destroyed, he's making his move again. And if you see the number of his units, this time he has less vehicles. And we have more vehicles, and we have lots of fire assaults in front, and those fire assaults are definitely going to do a big problem. This time I added some heavy assaults because after this many uh, fire assaults, seeing so many fire assaults, he definitely not going for any more assaults. So I'm taking the opportunity to for by switching into some assault infantries. And I also have an energy shield, so I also won this fight as well. So now time to send these Zeus to the place. Okay, so I'm going to win this because now I'm just about to deliver it. And meanwhile, we're going to scout the enemy base, and so what he has, just similar to what I have, HQ level 4, but he was a little bit slower, just a little bit. He have level 2 special vehicle factory, so no shield. Okay, so we already delivered it to the warehouse.